Hello, everybody. I'm Dave Packard, executive producer of the Berry Broadcast. Before I show you my students' latest offerings here, I wanted to make a brief statement. I graduated from LHS in 1998, and I came back to give back to the place that, in high school, we all couldn't wait to get away from. But as I learned living elsewhere, Logansport is pretty special. I want to thank all of my colleagues, both here at the Career Center, my kids' teachers, David, am I right? All the staffs out there, with a special thank you to our closest neighbor, LHS. From Mrs. Guan to Mr. Valencia to Mr. McCord to Mr. Hull, our IT gurus, Jones, Dubes, Kripe, Combs, Saylor, Fishburne, Myers, the rock star Grace Scott, to everyone I didn't mention who has shared a laugh and shared that support. I love you. Thanks for everything. I know we're all trying to do the same thing to enrich the current and future lives of our kids. I see so much compassion in our private chats, and there are so many big hearts in the LCSC. You know, Teacher Appreciation Week starts Monday, May 8th. We made all of our recent show elements with that in mind, and hope you enjoy this episode that celebrates us, the teachers. We may even have some surprises to drop on the week itself. With all of that said, please enjoy the show.
Oh, hey guys, it's me again, the person that dies a lot. Welcome to the Berry Broadcast if you're not new here. But if you are new here, welcome. We're glad to have you. Not much I have to say, except the announcements, which I don't know what side it is on, so whatever side it's on.
Come down to the Berry Bowl on May 13th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for the annual Multicultural Festival. Teachers and students have worked hard to put together a fun and diverse event full of foods and fun. There will be dancing to enjoy and plenty to see. There will be cool things for sale. Celebrity guests like Superintendent Starkey, Principal Jones, and Mayor Martin will all be in attendance. Dragon dance, lion dance, so many performances. Only for $1 to enter. See you on May 13th.
Do you have any remote controlled car or truck sitting around? If you no longer have any use for it, the robotic team does. Please contact Mr. Huffman in room G218 if you would like to donate your old RC vehicle to the robotics team. This action will help further the robotics team, so it will be greatly appreciated.
It's May Madness. As this school year comes to a close, beware of distractions. AP tests, scholarship applications, makeup work, grades, finals, concerts, plays, sports, award ceremonies, and Tatler signings. Start planning now so you don't miss something.
We are now holding sophomore, junior, and senior class officer elections for next year. If you would like to run for a class officer position, you can pick up an application form and petition paper from Mrs. Plutat in room E224. Each class is in need of a president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and principal's advisor. So if you are interested in running, pick up a paper today. Applications will be due May 5th. Maybe it's all you.
After school training with Coach Price is being moved from Tuesday and Thursday to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 4 to 5 p.m. That's a whole nother day's worth of practice.
Hi, I'm back again. Well, that was all we have for announcements. On with the show. I'm coming towards you. What are you gonna do?
Hello and welcome to Student Conversations, the show where we have a conversation with the students. Come on, it's in the name. Today's episode, the topic will be most underrated teacher because it's Teacher Appreciation Week. This will not be released during Teacher Appreciation Week, I don't think. But maybe it will. But anyway, that's why we're doing this question. This is Apple, and this is very colorful. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, yeah, let's get on with the show. Or let's see the responses. I don't know. I say different every time. You, would you like to stop and talk? I see it on your face. You want to stop and talk. You want to sit in this chair and you want to talk to me. Let's do it. Yeah. Who do you think is the most underrated teacher? Doesn't have to be your favorite, just one you think deserves more credit.
Mrs. Walker,
Ms. Walker, why?
because she's my mom.
That's so sweet. Have a great day. Who do you think the most underrated teacher is? It does not have to be your favorite, just someone you think deserves more credit.
Mr. Piercy,
Why?
because he's nice.
I like Mr. Piercy, and he likes the Berry broadcast. He said it one time.
Yes.
Have a great day.
You too.
A red. A wonderful guy right here.
Mrs. Bean.
Why Miss Bean?
She is so sweet. She always helps me out when I was in her class, and she is such a sweet teacher. I hope everyone gets her in her class one day.
She's wonderful. She used to be my neighbor.
Actually?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hopefully I could be her neighbor one day.
That's your goal. Have a great day. Who's your most underrated teacher? Both of you.
Mr. Packard. Mr. Packard.
Mr. Packard. Why so?
He does a lot for everyone. Yeah, and most people don't know that he's like the teacher of the Bear broadcast. So.
Yeah, thank you. Have a great day. Who's your most underrated teacher?
Mr. Urban.
Why?
I don't know. I like this class. He's cool.
I like him too, but I do think not believing in dinosaurs is weird.
Maybe he's right.
No. Hello.
Hello.
Who's your most underrated teacher?
Miss Ingalls.
For why?
Miss Ingalls, epic. Many people don't know how epic Miss Ingalls is because never had. Have Miss Ingle, good class. Also Hedrick kinda, love him, very sweet boy.
A lot of people love Hedrick though, so I wouldn't say he's underrated.
Also Huffman, people think he's weird. He's just a silly guy. I love him. He's my heart and soul. Be nice to Huffman.
Me. Who's your most underrated teacher?
Most underrated teacher? Honestly, either Mrs. Whitcraft or Mrs. Denny.
Okay, for what?
Mrs. Denny because she's funny and energetic like me, and Mrs. Whitcraft because I said so.
I love Miss Denny. She's wonderful.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had her as a freshman.
No way.
She's great.
I'm really happy to hear that.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Oh, can I see this for a second?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, well, I would like to interview people.
Who's most underrated teacher? The whole special education department.
I love it. I love it. You heard it straight from her. Shout out to all the special ed students. They don't deserve enough credit, honestly.
I think you said that wrong, but I'll give it to you. Have a great day.
I'll give a little shout out to the science department. Maggie Hopper, Miss Hopper is a new teacher. She's teaching earth science. She's great, and I hope more people get to take her class. A lot of people don't know her yet because she just got here this year. So keep an eye out for her. She's great.
That would be Mr. Beaver.
Mr. Beaver's underrated?
Oh yeah. People don't even realize the multifaceted skills that he has. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people love Mr. Beaver. You think he's underrated though?
Well, right. Love isn't necessarily. It just means you don't value or appreciate the amount of talent or abilities that they have.
That's okay. You know what? That's fair. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Have a great day. That was good. I love Mr. Beaver. Who is your most underrated teacher?
Ingalls.
Ingalls? For what?
Ingalls. Because she does a lot. I am always really amazed at how much work outside of teaching Ingalls does for the students.
She seems wonderful. I've never had her as a teacher, but every time I've interacted with her, she seems wonderful.
Yeah, she really is a very kind and knowledgeable person.
Uh-oh.
I have to go teach now. Hooligans.
Shit, Mr. McCord.
Mr. McCord for what?
Because he's really fun and you learn at the same time.
That's valid.
Too many times. What if people are gonna be like, you went on too many times? Attention to.
No, thank you. Because I'll put it in the recycle pile.
Okay. Miss Fishburne.
Miss Fishburne? I love Miss Fishburne.
Too. She's amazing. She has little snacks. She a little hustler for real. She a hustler.
We love Miss Fishburne at Student Conversations.
I think you're one of the most underrated students.
Thank you. I would agree. I was lying. I was being facetious. I do not think I'm one of the most underrated. And I do think when people come up to me and say, "Hey, you're the Student Conversation guy," it kind of genuinely, I think he is one of the best voices, not only in English, but in Spanish and in French.
Oh, I'm so sweaty. I was just holding that camera.
Me too, girl. My hands always sweat. What are you doing?
We're filming. Do you want to answer our question? It's, who do you think the most underrated teacher is?
Mr. Looker.
Mr. Looker? Why?
Underrated, but he's pretty funny.
Do you have him in a class? What class do you have?
Geography.
How underrated is him? Is he? Why is he underrated?
He's funny. I don't know. He's just...
I think the most underrated teacher is Mr. Reed.
Okay, why?
Well, he's really nice and he explains like a lot of the problems to you that like in just in a way that you like get it.
Makes sense. I hate it when math teachers don't explain anything and they just say, this is why, because. Who's the most underrated teacher in your opinion?
All of the elementary school teachers are the most underrated teachers because they have to wipe noses, they have to help with bathroom details, they have to know all of the subjects, math, English, science, they have to know the different specials, they have to help people, little people, through daily crises. And I think they're the most underrated because I simply could not do it.
I don't think anybody here could. I would not want to. Michael, would you want to clean kids' snot?
Would I want to clean kids' snot? I would prefer not to do that.
So your official opinion is that every single teacher except yourself is underrated.
You're overrated?
Extremely.
Wow. He's not even a teacher.
You're right. I've never seen a teaching degree.
Exactly. You guys are teachers. You teach me every day.
Aww. Aww. Mr. Hedrick. I'm gonna go on a rant real quick. Something I will never understand is
Is that what you have to say on the issue?
No, actually, strike all that.
Here's how I see it. This guy right here, most underrated. What I see it as, every teacher I think is maybe underrated to some, but for those who really like get them, or those who really like have connected with the teacher, that they get it, man, right? So like this is sort of like it's most overrated to a certain subset, or underrated, sorry, to a certain subset of the student body. It's like I bet you there's somebody that you're thinking right now. Maybe there's someone in your life that you're thinking right now is underrated. Well, let me tell you something. To someone, they're everything. All right? You just chew on that one.
That was beautiful.
I think it's quite true and beautiful.
Thank
You should write a song, Mr. Beaver.
Namaste.
To Michael, his Aunt B, to Trey, his mother, to me, my lover. Happy birthday, Brittany McCullough.
Can we leave that in?
Yeah.
Miss Fishburne, who do you think the most underrated teacher here is? Oh, here.
Underrated, like underappreciated, not seen as what?
Yes, exactly, yes. Well, anything.
Everybody's favorite teacher. So
Right,
we're like,
right.
Who do you think deserves more credit?
Oh man, for sure, Mr. Saylor. He's a goat. He does everything. So much of it is in the background that a lot of people don't see, and he doesn't get enough thanks. So, Mr. Saylor.
I 100% agree with that. We found him.
I'm watching you guys right now.
Wait, Murphy, are you watching the Barry broadcast right now?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Aldo. Oh, that I don't know. That's that one guy I don't like. He killed someone's dog.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I got on our website that I put up, I got some complaint that he killed somebody's dog.
There's Aldo. I like that guy.
I don't know who that is. Oh, wait, I do know that guy. Who do you think the most underrated teacher is?
Mr.
Well, who do you think the most underrated teacher?
Mr.
Well, like, give a name.
Mr. Lang.
He's just not saying it. He's not answering us. Who is the most underrated teacher? Oh, Mr. Lang. Okay. What does he teach? What class do you have?
He doesn't teach anymore.
Oh, right. He's like the big boss guy at the CCC. So he's not a teacher then.
Yeah, he is. Okay, do staff member.
How is he underrated? Doesn't he have a really big job?
No.
Both of you. What do you, in your opinion, who is the most underrated teacher?
Underrated? I'll say Fishburne.
True.
Fishburne.
I think they like Fishburne a lot.
Collective mind.
We'll even give a little dance for Fishburne.
That works. We got him. What is the most underrated teacher in your opinion?
Most underrated teacher, in my opinion, is Harmon. Harmon is incredibly sweet. She does a lot of organization. She has a lot of stress. People don't give her enough credit whatsoever. She takes a lot of stuff from students and she just deals with it. She's pretty good. She's good at teaching. You know, you get through a class.
What does she teach?
She teaches world history.
Is she the new one, or is she? I've never heard of her.
My mom had her, I think, or my uncle or something. You've never heard of her? Harmon organized the Chicago trip. She's the travel club girl.
She is in charge of
This is what I mean when I say Harmon's the most underrated teacher. This is exactly what I mean.
This is kind of sad, and I feel bad. I'm sorry. Is it Miss or Mrs.? I'm sorry, Mrs. Harmon. I apologize. What's it called? Formally apologize. There's a little bit of gunk on our camera here.
You're scraping right where Trey is, so it's a really good. Just watching me? Who's watching? It always feels like somebody's watching me. Got no problem.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to English Shenanigans. Let's meet our contestants for today.
Xerxes Mulligan.
Jessica Kranz.
Tony Kenny. Me good.
I'm your host for the game. Welcome to English Shenanigans. And on our Teacher Appreciation Week, I brought these three lovely teachers on my show for experimentations.
Nice.
Now, this game show will consist of me calling on any number of our contestants and asking them to act out a certain scenario. A point will be awarded on whether or not I deemed your performance acceptable. The person with the most points at the end of the game wins. Later on in the game, however, things can get pretty nasty. All right. You ready to start?
Absolutely.
It's a physical combat.
Oh,
okay.
All right, Mr. Kinney and Mr. Mulligan.
Oh, hi.
Two nerdy teenagers trading Pokemon cards of world leaders.
One's table. I know nothing about Pokemon, so. I don't either.
Just trading cards.
You gotta catch them all.
I got 3 Digimons. Which one? Is it Digimon? I have 3 Digimons. Would you like to have one of my Digimons?
I'll trade you a Trump for it.
No, thank you.
But his ultimate is really good.
Okay, fine.
He overthrows democratic societies.
Only here in America, baby.
All right, I'll cut you off there.
Elmo versus Cookie Monster in the Sesame Street debate.
She wins.
Elmo thinks we should all be friends, even the French. It might smell bad a little bit, but that's okay.
Mr. Looker, please act out.
An auctioneer having an existential crisis.
Five over here. I have a 10. Oh my God! I can't stand the way I talk during auctioneer's extension crisis. Sold to the man in the corner for 20.
That's really good.
Was it?
Yeah, that was good.
I didn't think so.
I have 2.
There's no actual tally being made.
I have 2.
Shakespeare's in-flight safety video.
Wherefore art thou? Destination? Downward. Turn ye.
To ye left, to ye right, downward, we plunge to our death, despair.
Wow, that was incredible.
End scene.
Thank you so much. Well, now that you've racked up some points, I believe we have 2 points. How many points do you have?
I'm going to say 2.
A dozen.
So 212.
5.
I didn't know inflation was allowed on this.
Yeah.
Simon says, look excited. Simon says, plant a flower. Simon says, touch your ankles. Simon says, touch your left shoulder.
I didn't know it was going to be. Oh, that's this one.
Simon says, look left. Simon says, look right. Look back to your left. That's a point from Mrs. Frank.
Oh, and I'm down to 11.
You only have 11 now.
We'll go one by one here. I'm gonna have all 3 of you do this thing. Simon says, say something I'll have to bleep.
Say something.
Actually say it out
And
loud.
I'll bleep it.
Actually say it out loud. Oh, God. Trusting that you'll believe it. Son of a...
I think it's that she got 11 points.
Go to.
All right. I'll rub yours.
No, that was it. That was what I had. That's what he's gonna have to believe. I worked out for that.
Now, starting with Kenny, do something giftable.
Something giftable.
I don't know what that is.
You got a smaller.
That was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mulligan. See, Simon says, let me tweet something on any personal social media account. I'm gonna up the stakes here. 10 points.
No, here you go.
I will accept.
Do I trust you? Is that what you're asking?
No, you're just no deal, no nothing.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting the 10 points right. I want enough to be a point ahead of her.
Okay. You'll be a point.
Since I legitimately got my 12 points anyway.
$20, my wife's going to go, what is this?
Yeah.
On your
caption.
You get to put a caption on it.
Is
Look at my bouncing baby boy.
that's a good one. That's way funnier than anything I was gonna say.
I know, right?
He gave me the line. Look at my baby boy.
Bouncing. Bouncing.
Bouncing.
Baby
It's
boy.
got to have the.
Baby bouncing apostrophe boy.
Bouncing baby.
Wow, that got switched around.
Wait, bouncing baby.
Bouncing baby. Makes it look like you're bouncing him off the wall. That's the way he said it.
There you go.
Baby bouncing.
That is Mr. Kenny's Instagram account and my post. It's really blurry because it's not focusing. All right, it has to stay up for at least half an hour. I'll let you post.
Oh, half an hour? Okay.
Simon says, let me hear you say, ayo.
Ayo.
Simon says,
96.
put your hand in the air like this, okay.
Oh, that's like this.
Intestines.
What?
Another point away from all 3 of you.
Oh, because it was hands, not hands. Yeah.
Hand in the air. See,
This is
now I just
dumb.
look like a jerk.
I'll give you one finger.
Ooh, that's what he's gonna have to bleep.
So we finally, you can blur it.
Oh,
You can blur it.
Code of visual effect to go here.
An event horizon that like sucks us all into it. I like that.
All right.
I have no idea. Can mine just be those things that they have on gum commercials where they're like ding?
An astronaut riding on a unicorn riding on a cloud.
That's really specific.
I like all those by
Writing.
Writing event horizon.
Wow.
Cloud.
Huh.
Mrs. Kranz.
What?
Simon says, what did Kenny do that was giveaway?
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
There you go. That's Smolder. Simon says, say something that's never been said before.
Snurfloggle.
I love Tuesdays.
Can't compete with that. I can't.
Come on, there's so many things that haven't been said before.
Click Norm on Nonras.
I love all my students.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, God.
What a good.
I love all but one of my students.
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
Thank you all so much for playing. I appreciate it.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Please don't drop my grade.
I was gonna say I don't have you, so
You have a lot of different ways you can.
I do.
They
Actually,
can hook him right off the stage on Friday night.
I still got next year.
The next play is.
Rum Tum Tugger. Right there. We're announcing it now.
Minecraft Legends is a new game released by Blackbird Interactive. It is a spin-off of Minecraft and is about the piglin invasion of the overworld. Your goal as a hero is to defeat the piglin invasion and save the overworld. Minecraft Legends is an action strategy game where you lead an army of mobs to assist you in defeating piglin bases and raids. And you can even construct defenses around certain areas or build bridges.
Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is set to release on May 12th. It'll have many new features, such as 4 new abilities, those being Recall, Ascend, Ultra Hand, and Fuse. Enemies will be more enhanced, and certain enemies will be found at unexpected locations, such as the skies or underground. The mini-map will have coordinates on it as well. These are just a few of the new features coming to the new release, and I hope that you're as excited as I am.
We're gonna grab this gold, we're gonna get out. Grab this gold, we're gonna get out. We'll grab it, we'll get out. Okay, you got it. Okay. Oh, no, not again, not again, not again. Please, please, no, please, please, please. Please, please. Guys, please. Well, you already know what's gonna happen. Oh, I'm fading back. That's all we had for the show today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, I hope you follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because, you know, we're cool.